Good day everyone. Today I'll be giving you a tour of the BMW M2. I'll give you a full walk around of the exterior and the interior, and I'll talk about some of the specs of the car. Many thanks to the people at BMW Expo 2017 for giving me a tour of the car. This is the first generation BMW M2. It is based on the BMW F22 body, which was first introduced in 2013. The M2 itself was first introduced in 2015. It is powered by a 3-liter turbocharged inline 6-cylinder engine which produces 365 horsepower at 6,500 RPM. Torque is at 343 pound-feet between 1,400 to 5,560 RPM. It weighs about 3,500 pounds, which is a bit on the heavy side for its size, but compared to the RS3, the car is a lot lighter. It comes with either a 6-speed manual or a 7-speed double-clutch transmission. According to BMW spec sheet, the manual variant can do 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds, and the dual-clutch variant can do it in 4.1 seconds. The top speed is electronically limited to 155 miles per hour, or 250 kph, but the limiter can be raised to 168 miles per hour, or 270 kph as an option. For the manual variant, fuel consumption is at 21 miles per gallon, or 9 kilometers per liter combined, and up to 26 miles per gallon or 11 kilometers per liter highway. Fuel consumption for the dual clutch variant is slightly better. For a performance car, these numbers are not so bad. There are plenty of visual cues to differentiate the M2 from the regular 2 Series. It has a more aggressive looking front end, with plenty of air inlets for cooling the brakes and the engine. It has a much wider stance compared to the regular 2 Series. It has more muscular looking fenders. It rides on 19-inch staggered wheels, 245/35 at the front and 265/35 at the rear. At the back it has quad exhaust tips, all of which are functional. It has a diffuser and a spoiler. The window goes down slightly when you open the door to clear the frame, and it goes up when you close the door to complete the seal. Which makes me wonder though, what would happen if your battery runs flat and you have to open the door? Okay, this is a compact car, and you can, coming from the 5 Series, this definitely feels a lot smaller. In terms of materials, this feels like plastic. Car has paddle shifters, leather wrapped steering wheel, I'm stitching all around, plastic, just leather wrapped. You have these seats with good bolstering. You have your M logo right there. Definitely feels like a small car in here. But I do have plenty of headroom. Yeah. Definitely the interior feels a lot more plasticky. Rear legroom is definitely very limited, as you would expect on a 2-door coupe, especially on a coupe of this size. Visibility is not so bad. You have 2 cup holders here. You have, how do you open this? There you go. Very limited storage. You have your aux-in port there and the USB port. 12-volt jack is right here. And yeah, you actually have plenty of storage underneath the door cards.
Anong height mo, sir?
5'8".
5'8". Kakasya ka pa?
Hindi ko alam.
Yeah, there's a button here to actually...
Kailangan mo i-hold yung button.
Yeah. Oh, you have to hold it para to adjust.
So hindi ako kasya?
Sir?
Hindi ako kakasya.
5'8".
optional na lane assist.
Yeah, comes with the navigation system already. The iDrive, USB connection, Bluetooth connection. Also here you have auxiliary. So auxiliary option you have. Then you have engine management. So you can press Sport Plus, Sport, Comfort. But there's no echo.
Sa transmission siya or sa
Engine.
Sa suspension,
Engine. So
sa suspension
yeah.
walang modes.
Yeah. If you press Sport, there will be a change on suspension. Technically,
Lower
it's
siya.
more, not lower,
Stiff.
stiffness. And then, of course, if you choose comfort, technically it's more comfort. Sport Plus, it will disengage the traction control. So you get more wheel spin. Or, for example, if you want to drift the car, you can turn.
Pero may turn off yung traction control.
Yes, you can turn it off. But if you press Sport
Wala
Plus,
siyang effect sa warranty kasi may mga cars na
wala naman. As far as I know. The Sport Plus, it will have still the traction control, but parang in terms of may delay lang ng konti. There's a delay. So not totally off, but technically there's still traction, but delay lang. Delay siya. So if you want to totally turn it off, so there's a button here. You can shut it off if you want.
In the compact performance segment, the M2 has a number of competitors, one of which is the CLA 45, which is slightly cheaper, offers 4 doors and is 4-wheel drive. There's also the RS3, which costs about the same but has very similar specs. As far as horsepower per dollar is concerned, the Ford Focus has a pretty compelling argument. It squeezes out 350 horsepower from a 2.3-liter inline-4 turbocharged engine and is slightly lighter than the M2. Here in the Philippines, the M2 sells for about $100,000. Our luxury cars are taxed pretty heavily here, but in the US it retails for about $52,700 in base form. That is a very attractive price point for a car like this. The M2 is quickly gaining popularity among car enthusiasts. It is the cheapest M car that you can buy. Its compact size also gives it a more go-karty feel. Some people have compared it to driving an E36 M3, which is about similar in size. Aside from its performance, one of its best selling points are its looks. It looks very aggressive. When you look at it from the front, it looks like some sort of futuristic cybernetic organism with glowing eyes. If you get it in this color, Long Beach Blue, it looks even more striking. Here in the Philippines though, with a selling price of almost $100,000, it is just ridiculously expensive.